How everybody doing out there? It's your boy JW3, and I just want to thank you for tuning into and listening to Cloth Talk. All right, man. Today I got my boy straight out the land, Trey Cali up in here. How you feeling, man?
What's going on? I'm good. I feel real good.
That's good, man. I see you got on the advertisement, the extra gloss, man.
Yeah, extra gloss. You know what I'm saying? Extra gloss. Mo one.
Where can they get them shirt? Where can they get a shirt from?
Actually, my website's supposed to be up today,
Okay.
2 p.m. in the afternoon. You'll be able to order them on there or on my website that I'm gonna have a link in my bio on IG at Trey Cali
Yeah.
or at Extra Gloss Detailing Mobile Car Extra Gloss Detailing. But you can just DM me and you can order it and I can pull up on you. Whatever size you got, from
He
small to
pulling
extra.
up. He pulling
Yeah.
up on you. So how has during this pandemic that we going through, how is that like force you to move as a business owner?
Actually, it started when it first started going on, I was still moving like my normal route. But
Yeah.
when it got like serious, it really started messing up a lot of stuff that I had going on, like my grand opening for my business and a lot more other things. But now how I'm moving now, it's just like I know I learned and know how to cope with it now. So I'm moving like pretty good with it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, like, I'm taking it serious, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm not letting it stop me.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
you said that it got into the plans of the grand opening. Do you want
Yeah.
to talk about like what the grand opening was, or you want to keep that in the cut?
Actually, I actually do want to talk about it. The grand opening was like a grand opening for extra gloss detailing. Also, I wanted to be like bringing the community together. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
That's key.
So it was gonna be nice though. Like I had a lot going on that day that was supposed to be on, which was May 9th of this
Hmm.
month.
Yeah.
What's the day that? What's the day's date?
Today the 10th.
The 10th. It was supposed to be yesterday. Yeah. Actually, it was supposed to be yesterday, May 9th. But due to the COVID-19, I had to cancel it. Basically, I actually didn't cancel it. I postponed it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was gonna be big. It was gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? But to let y'all know that not stopping like in the future, like it's still gonna be a grand opening. A lot of
Hmm.
giveaways coming up and give backs coming up. You know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? But it was gonna be the grand opening was gonna be real nice though, real nice.
You seem like a man that that likes to give. Where did you get that that heart from?
Actually, for real, like that, like I don't know where I got it from, but like it just something in me to like bless others.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So like,
powerful.
man, it's just like I bless others because like, man, I'm like for real, I'm becoming to be in a position where other people not even gonna be in. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
know how it feels to be in other people position that they in, and you know what I'm saying. So it just give me a lot of motivation to like and like a lot in me to bless others. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's always the key because you give, it
Yeah,
returns right back to you.
yeah. You
So
receive blessings after that. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
So,
yes. So what inspired the business?
man, what inspired the business? Man,
Hmm. What was that moment that you was like, I wanna pursue, extra gloss?
Man, I used to stay on the west side, and
Mm-hmm.
man, it's like I was tired of and I really couldn't get a job. Job hard like to get hired. And then so I was just sitting at my dining room table and but prior to this, me and my cousin, rest in peace and soul, Bobby V, uh my grandmother gave us a car washer. We actually had a location and everything. And we was getting it fixed up or whatever like that. And
Oh, so entrepreneurship is in your blood for real,
yeah,
like
it's in our
making it.
blood. Yep, it's in our blood family. You know what I'm saying? So I never knew I was even gonna be in this. I didn't even know I was even gonna be in this position. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we got taken away from us or whatever. Because my grandmother felt like we weren't doing good. You know what I'm saying? She took it away from, but that was prior to when I figured out this is what I want to do, hop in the business field. I was just sitting at my table. I'm like, man, I gotta figure out a way to get some cash. And
Yeah.
man, I don't know what made me do that, because like I said, we had a location and we was gonna do it at location. Man, for real, I don't know what made me say like, boom, I'm gonna do a mobile car wash. Man, I was just sitting at my dining room table.
That's
And I'm
different.
like,
The mobile car wash is different. So,
yeah.
do you feel like it's more of an advantage to have a mobile car wash?
Actually, yeah, but man, like I did my homework on this for a long time. So like, man, I'm gonna expand this so crazy to where like, man, it's gonna be big. We gonna have locations and we gonna have trucks on the streets.
Oh, so
You know?
you trying to hit both markets. You trying to hit
Yeah, yeah,
the car wash market and the mobile car wash
yeah,
market.
yeah.
My bad, man. I ain't got no cut out here either, man. It's tough. It's tough, man.
Man,
So
me neither. I'm looking rough, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping because I know what I can, I know what I can get and do with myself though. You
that
know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like you know what I mean. Like this, the time where we know what we can do. We just kicking back for real,
Yeah,
man.
man, I go outside
This
right now with busted shoes from 3 years ago, man. But I got a closet full of stacked up brand new shoes. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Ain't nobody to impress though. You know what I'm saying?
Don't it seem like when the more successful you come, the more money you make, you kind of like look at that stuff like, dang, I like appearance. You be like, I shouldn't like really have to focus on that. Like I spend too much on that. I
Yeah.
think this pandemic made everybody realize like, yo, I don't have to get a haircut every week. Like I know who the fuck
Yeah.
I am. Like
Yeah. Hey, but I've been the same person since the pandemic though. To be honest though, like I really pray that everybody learns something from this. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And really take heed of this though, because this was serious. Like, man, I done witnessed a lot of stuff that had happened like with people. Like people ain't even had no money to pay their bills. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? People getting evicted around this time because man, they ain't got no hustle bone. Man, their jobs don't want to hire. Their jobs closing down and everything. So
yeah,
like,
it's
man, I
tough.
just pray everybody learned something from this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what do you think? Somebody that's inspiring to be in a business, what should they do like now? Like what would you tell them to do that's inspiring to create a business?
Man, you just gotta stay focused and be determined and stay consistent.
Hmm. Do
Stay
you think
consistent
a lot of people give up? Cause all right, let's get in some real cloth right now.
for
Do
sure.
you feel like you know a lot a lot of people quit because they search for that family support so fast,
Man, and
and
I've
then when
been
it don't come, they give up.
yeah, and I've been through that, but guess what? I never gave up because for real, like man, like it's for real. It's not about nobody else but you. You know what I'm saying? Just because your
Mm,
family, man, like I always tell somebody, it's 2 million people in the world, right? Even if that 1 million, even if that 1 million that don't mess with you is a percentage of your family, you got another meal in this world that's gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So like just cause nobody, man, don't look for no recognition or nothing like that. Just let it naturally come to you, and like everything will be straight. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what I had to learn. I went through it, like, you know, I went through like, oh man, I want my peoples like to really you know what I'm saying?
Like beyond, you wanna help them, but you also need them to fuck with you so you can be up.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like when like but when you work it, when you in the makings of it, like you'll realize a lot of stuff, and like you'll see a lot of stuff, and you'll just fix it like in a matter of a second though. Like, man, I really don't need nobody recognition. I really don't need nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
just let everything come natural. Let
Okay.
everything come natural.
Get it? Okay. Talk your shit.
For sure, for
Ain't,
sure.
ain't that bad. So look,
Because
I wanted to know.
because the more you fall into trying to have people's focus on if people rocking with you or not, man, the more like you ain't even focused on working on the biz or bringing the business up. You know what I'm saying? You just putting all your focus into to the negativity. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta
Because you
figure
worried
out
because you
positivity.
worried about the competition. Like you get so clouded up worried about the
Yeah,
competitors, you start to lose sight on
yeah,
your innovation.
yeah, for sure. So you just gotta worry about what's on your plate. You know what I'm saying? To focus on what you're doing.
So was it somebody that inspired you, like, growing up, that you see like have a business, or did you like light the fire yourself, kind of, have to inspire yourself?
I inspire myself, but the only person that was around me that was lightweight, my uncle Tony, I'm from San Diego, California. My people's from
Okay.
the West Coast. My uncle Tony, I heard he had a business or whatever like that. But my grandmother, she was real heavy in it. Like I watched her like do a lot of stuff. Like she didn't show me a lot, bro. She didn't show, man. She showed me so much that ain't nobody ever seen. Like they be like people be watching these rappers to be seeing this stuff with the rappers and cars and all that. But I already seen this in real life though. Like my grandmother showed me a lot. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
have to be young, like, because how old are you now?
Man, I'm about to be 25, 30th of
25.
this month. So
You ain't
man,
your prom. You ain't even at your peak yet. You got your
yeah,
business.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So I'm just and like I'm at a good start right now. I know what I'm doing, and I feel like I got the formula down pat for, you know what I'm saying, for
Mm.
everything. So
So how was it growing up in Cali?
man, it was crazy. It was crazy. A lot in my life, man. Like, man, my life like a movie, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody in life got their ups and downs. You know, everybody in life got
that
they
that plot twist, plot
yeah.
twist and shit.
Everybody had
Hmm.
their bad times. Everybody got their good times.
Wait, hold up. I lost you real quick. I ain't want you to keep talking. Hello?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, you good now. What was
Yeah.
you saying?
But everybody had their bad times and everybody had their good times. You know what I'm saying? But you don't let them bad times change you or what
Hmm.
you gonna be uh, in the future.
So was it a culture shock in Cali, like, coming to Cleveland all the way from Cali?
Say that again.
Was it like a culture shock? Like, hold up, like, cause I know that's different. It's a different world in Cleveland, coming from Cali to Cleveland. Like, how was
Yeah,
that transition?
man. Actually, Cali, man, is beautiful. It's beautiful out there, man. Man. It don't look nothing like Cleveland, but I don't down Cleveland though. You know what I'm saying? I don't down the ghetto at all. You wanna know why? Because like, man, I know how I feel to be in the trenches. So when I am like, you know what I'm saying, living lavish, for
Yeah.
real, like, man, I will never forget where I came from. I'ma still be coming to the hood for real. Not, I want to say I still be coming to. I ride through the ghetto and stuff still. Like, man, this
Yeah.
this where I came from. Like the like.
A
like
lot
the rich
a lot of people get
home
the
change,
bag and leave.
bro. Yeah, bro, I never forget where I came from, bro. Like, I'm gonna be that same person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be that same person.
So growing up, what did it take for you to maneuver, to this point?
For real, man. I was, had my little ups and downs, my little bad times at a young age. When I under like 18 or whatever like that. But what really inspired me to like open up my eyes and stuff like that and like really see some real shit. I got to kick through with my cousin, rest in peace his soul, man. That man, that nigga brought me around like real millionaires, like people that's really got something going on and doing stuff, and they ain't on IG faking or out in the streets faking or none of that. And like, I'm like, this my speed right here. And
Mm-hmm.
I just caught the wave in it. And like, I just seen myself changing, like from a younger dude, like all the way to like a mature dude. You know what I'm saying?
I see you. You always talk about your cousin, because you like, talk to me, talk to the world. Like, what impression did he leave on you?
Man, like just being 100.
Mm.
Just being 100, man. Like, man, he ain't never steered me wrong. Everything he talked about, like, I could really vouch for, he really did. And like, man, he ain't never faked about nothing. And like, he just always stayed true to himself and to other people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it made you do that. So now we gonna switch the subject off. Rest in peace, your cousin as well.
Sure.
But what has being a father taught you?
Man, being a father it taught me a lot. And and that, like, being a father is like that changed me too. You know what I'm saying? Being a father taught me to like, I don't want them to experience like anything that I've been through in life.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I want them to have like being a father is like I want my kids to have the best life they could ever have. You know what I'm saying? And have what I didn't have. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So like being a father taught me a whole lot, for real. It taught me how to move different. Um Man, I stay out the it taught me to stay out the way, you know what I'm saying? It taught me a lot of things though.
So I know it's like a daily, like, process, because you start to see like the stuff that you used to do, like in them as well. Like, how is that,
Yeah,
like, seeing
I
like you see
definitely
yourself in
do.
them?
I definitely do. But like I just let them I just let them go ahead and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But the number one thing, I got two girls, man. I
Oh,
got two girls,
uh,
and I don't care what they do. They can have anything they want. They can do whatever they want to do. But the only thing I don't say about that crime stuff, like, I don't like that crime. I don't. I just don't. But like, you gotta be strong. You gotta be
facts.
you gotta toughen up. I'm not trying to transition them into no boys, because they girly though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
But they real strong though.
yeah,
You know.
that because the world ain't go be soft on them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The world is not gonna be soft on them, and like, for real, I'm just getting them prepared for that, because I know when they get older, I know they gonna want to do their own thing. But
Hmm.
so I'm teaching them a lot before, they venture off like by themselves, like when they get older and what they want to do. Like, I can't really tell you what they gonna do, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm speaking from my experience in life
Yeah,
too. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just showing them a lot of good stuff and steering them in the right path for when they get older.
yeah, that's dope. So, behind every, a great father is a great mother. So describe, the relationship, out, that's I'm gonna say my sis, but I don't know if you know want the names
Yeah,
on her or a lot. But
no,
you know,
like actually, like it really don't matter for real, but the wifey though, she 100. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, everybody like the beginning, everybody relationship is always the good and bad. They always go through that bumpy road. You know what I'm saying? But if you know where y'all heading and stuff like that, man, stay solid and true to each other, man. Don't just I like even if y'all cheating on each other or any of that, man. Like just work that out together. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You don't want to go through the same thing with the next girl. So what I'm really trying to say is like, man, everybody go through their ups and downs, but man, it's all about if y'all stick together and not like staying true to each other and being 100 with each other and got each other back. You know what I'm saying? Through the good
so
and bad.
so what does all right? So I see like you have to go through that growth process. So I wanted to ask you, like, what is being like, married taught you? Like, what has that taught you about yourself? Like, you got to be more patient, compromise, more like, is it always a daily teaching when you married to somebody? You always growing?
Um,
Like, how did that work?
I'm always growing every day, but we got understanding with each other. So a lot of stuff is already like fixed before it happened.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of situations is already resolved before it even
Yeah.
happened.
So like we learned a lot of stuff through our bad experiences. So like with like in the relationship. So it fixed a lot in the future and like you know what I'm saying? Like we go through an argument every now
Yeah.
and then, man, but you know what I'm saying? Like that would never break me. Like
Hmm.
we too solid for that. We too strong for that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no little kids or none of that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what
We
I
got
was
real
saying. Because
understanding.
how do you keep that type of bond in the era where like let's just be real with each other. This the era where a lot of people want to hate on relationships, break up relationships.
Yeah.
That's dope. How do y'all maintain that like foundation? Because
Like
it's gonna be people targeting, saying little shit, this, that, all that, and the third every day about y'all. So how do y'all
yeah.
stay connected?
So how do like we've been through that before. Like we've been through a lot of that before and we learned from the past. So now when it happened, we just put our foot on their face. You know, we maintain still stand on our throne. Like even we see negativity or people trying to you know what I'm saying, break us apart or doing little, you know what I'm saying? Man, we still maintain to stand on our throne. Flat out. Nigga, like
Okay.
if you come right now and try to lie, like, oh man, I caught her talking to this dude or talk, man, I'm not gonna trip. You know why? Because I know how to go and communicate. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mhm.
any of that, like man, and like a lot of stuff, a lot of negativity you can't even get to. It probably used to could probably get to us or whatever. But like man, but now in today's
Yeah,
era,
it's that growth though that y'all did,
it,
y'all had though.
it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? We too strong for that.
All right. So I'm about to get off of that. Shout out to the sis. Shout out to the,
Yeah, sure.
shout
Shout
out.
out, sure.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out.
happy Mother's Day. Let's get that. Let's get
Yeah,
in that bag, man. Any
happy Mother's
words you
Day
want to
too.
say to your mom and your wife,
I really appreciate them. I really appreciate everybody who true to me, and my mom and the wifey. And if I missed out and said your name or whatever like that, y'all too. But I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because they helped me they helped me change too. You know what I'm saying? And like was there with me from when I changed myself and was doing a whole lot of changing within myself. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. I just want to say like I appreciate them. the most, for sure.
Yes. So I want, how we was talking. So how was it? Because I want this message to reach, like, somebody that's like, um, if they was, was in the street or not in the streets, but dealing with a bad crowd. How
Yeah,
is it, making that transition where not necessarily even doing anything illegal, but how people and
yeah,
your family know people, and that's just how they become your friends and stuff like that. So how do you maneuver into like going into that new life of being this entrepreneur and
yeah,
not Trey Cali on the block
yeah,
with the bag, like what I
yeah,
mean, without looking fake. Now you the guy
yeah,
that's with the advertisement with the
sure,
family.
for sure. It just feel more litty and more legit, and like I feel like you get way more respect um not being in the street. You know what I'm saying? How I transition from that, like, man, you just gotta know what you want, and you just gotta be real strong in whatever you want to change with yourself. Like, say, like, if you was in the street or whatever, and you trying to transition from the street, man, you gotta be strong and consistent. Where you trying to and where you trying to head with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be solid and strong and like go for what you want. Like,
Right.
yeah.
So, do you watch sports?
Actually, man, if I don't know if boxing is a sport or not, but
Yeah.
like I don't watch basketball or nothing like that, but I watch boxing. Like I like seeing UFC and boxing like
Who your
that. But
favorite boxer?
huh?
Who your favorite boxer?
Um,
Or UFC fighter?
man, I can't tell you names off the back of my hand, but Gervonta.
Okay. Oh,
He's
Davis. Oh yeah,
he's
he
yeah,
the
Davis,
truth.
man.
Yeah.
He's the truth, and like so many people would be like, "Oh, Mayweather, my favorite boxer. Mayweather type for real. Much respect to Mayweather. Like he one of my favorite too. But Gervonta, I
Mhm.
rock with him. I rock with him though. Like I've been watching that man by like man on the boxing side by like man some years now.
Yeah, he put in work.
Since Floyd fought who Floyd fought. I forgot who that was. Floyd fought. It was a big fight, man. It was a big fight. I forgot where it was. It was some years
Uh,
ago. I watched it though.
what Manny? Um, Sugar.
Pacquiao.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pacquiao. Yeah,
it was Manny Pacquiao. Yeah.
I remember
No,
that
or
fight.
was it? I think it was before Manny Pacquiao. Because when he fought Manny Pacquiao, I was living on the west right there. Then I won a little $20 bet, which I felt like I should have betted more or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But it was before Manny Pacquiao for sure. I forgot who it was he fought before
Okay.
Manny Pacquiao. Yeah.
Now these is the fan questions right here that that I wanted to ask to get more in your bag.
Okay, for
So,
sure.
what celebrity death affected you the most? Like where you was like, damn.
A lot of people. Michael Jackson, Biggie, Tupac, Nip, a lot of other people, a lot of other people that's in the industry too, will really hit. Like damn, like but them the four I can name off the back of my hand though. But Michael Jackson, the top one though.
I
You know,
remember when Michael Jackson died, I was in a
yeah,
car that's like Michael Jackson died. I'm like, well, you know how the moms be like, what?
yeah.
What?
man, today I still can't believe it, man. Like, man, because I think about like how like what the world would be if they was here, because they did have a like a positive vibe on it. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm just like, dang, like if Michael Jackson was here tonight, like what the world.
Yeah, like what would be? All right. Hello?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. All right.
Okay.
Favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal?
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes. Frosted
Top
Flakes.
one?
Huh?
That's your top one, Frosted Flakes?
That's top one, Frosted Flakes and Fruity Pebbles.
Okay. Solid.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite cartoon?
Man, my favorite cartoon, man, I'm gonna go all the way back on y'all, man. Rocket Power and Hey Arnold and shit like that.
So
Man,
you was a Cartoon Network nigga growing up.
Yeah. Cartoon
Okay.
Network at night, man. Went
Man.
crazy though, man. It just make me think all the way back when we was a kid though, like man, like everything, man. We wasn't even, man. Oh,
We had the best generation of TV shows, man.
Yeah, man. And I swear to God, man, I be sad sometimes because they still, I don't know where them people at today, but man, I wish they was here today, man, because they really kept like some nice shows on TV though, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you could be any superhero, what would you be? And this is a 2-part question. All right. So if you could be any superhero, who would you be?
Who would I be
Mm.
if I was a superhero?
Out of all of them.
Man, I gotta go
Batman, Spider-Man, you got Thor.
I gotta go with
Like
I gotta go with Superman.
Superman.
Yeah,
All
Superman.
right.
Sure.
What would be your superpower?
If
you could have any superpower in the world.
Man, that's a hard question. What would be my superpower?
You want to be on some fast shit? You want to be on some teleportation shit? Some powerful shit?
Man, on some fast shit. On some like on some fast shit. Yeah, like running and
slap somebody and just
yeah, for sure. Yeah, running on some fast shit.
All right, and then that's the last question before I get you up out of here, man. Well, no,
Okay.
I got 2 questions for you since we in our bag right now.
Okay.
Shoot, I'm gonna ask you that one last. If you could listen to any stand-up comedian, who would it be?
Kevin Hart, like when like comedians been before Kevin Hart, but like when Kevin Hart came out, that's when I got to really
like getting into it.
Not even that, even Kevin Hart, but I be like Marlon Wayne too. Marlon Wayne, he really got, but he 100 though for sure.
Yeah, Marlon Wayne's funny. All right, so it's been a lot of unfortunate stuff happening. I wanted to just hear your thoughts about the Ahmaud Arbery situation. You know, the guy that got killed jogging.
Man, him.
That's
it just sad though, man. Cause for real, I don't even think like, man, when people talk that racism, man, I don't even get into that. It's like, man, it's pointless. It really like it makes sense, but it's not worth it though. Like, man, like in today's era, man, ain't nobody thinking about no racism. Like who would just sit around and think about, man, that's negative, man. I'm trying to stay on the positive standard. You know what I'm saying?
But how do you stay positive like that, right? Like, cause you got kids, right? So how do you tell them to, like be positive in the world, like the love, but they also see like these incidents with cops of racism. So how do you keep that balance of them not being hatred towards white people, but or like to anybody, but to be aware, like, you a target as well.
Yeah, they like they my daughter 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
They not old. I mean 2 and 4. They not old enough to they old enough to know this stuff, but like I'm a school them on that or whatever like that. But I feel like they ain't gonna be all into that, like, or trying to hate. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't in our blood. That ain't even in my blood. You know what I'm saying? Hatred and hate and all that. That ain't in my blood. So I feel like they gonna cope with it good. Like when they really hear about it. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna get an understanding within themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, um, anything you wanna what would you know? I got a question. What would the 25-year-old you tell the 18-year-old you?
Man, I wish I had the same mindset when I was 18, because man, I'll probably be further than what I am now today.
Hmm.
For real. So like I tell man, I wish I had the same mindset.
Wait, hold on. Before we get off, because I don't want to leave no smoke up in the air of people watching this. So getting back to the my Arbery situation, right?
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, do you think that was fucked up, basically? Like, like, do you think that was
Yeah, man,
fucked up? Because that's what the people go want to know.
they cold blooded murdered him. Ain't had no remorse. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Just watching his body become lifeless, trying to fight for his life and hitting the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's cold right there. I can see if that man really try to harm y'all, but like I didn't see no harm in that video that
Jordan.
man do at all. So you know what I'm saying? Like
So
it's
it's
it's,
Jordan. So
yeah, it's really messed up though, and like I feel like they should be. I feel like they should be punished for it. You know what I'm saying? Like own up, like commit to your wrong.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Just own up to your wrongs, man.
So I
And
got
just
a question.
consequences how we it take the consequences how we take our consequences. You know what I'm saying? Cause say like if we did that, man,
We
it's
going
niggas
under the jail.
like
They shooting us on sight. If two black dudes was to kill a white jogger, we getting
yeah,
killed on sight. We ain't even
yeah,
wait. It ain't even no time for us.
yeah.
But, all right. What's your 6ix9ine thoughts?
6ix9ine.
Look, if you want to touch that, if you want to touch that, a lot
Listen,
of people don't want to touch it.
listen. I'm gonna touch it. You know what I'm saying? Because I really everybody entitled to their own opinion. I really don't like how he used to be moving and stuff like that. But my thoughts about the 6ix9ine thoughts. I'm not gonna cap. When somebody right, they right. When somebody wrong, they wrong. I'm not no yes man nigga, or I'm not no just one track mind nigga. He true about what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Mhm.
crazy that he out though. He out before Bobby Smurder.
Yeah,
He out
and
before
he
Bobby Smurder.
and then 6ix9ine. It's like people he go sell records just off the fact that
Yeah,
people go listen to the just to hear what he
yeah,
talking about. So
yeah. But he
uh,
100. But he 100 about why he did what he did. Because think about it and ask yourself, right? The code is to stay solid and not snitch or nothing like that, right? And be
mm,
loyal to each other, right?
mm,
But if somebody not loyal to you, smash your mom, smash your sister, smash your baby mom, and steal it from you and stuff, that's not no loyalty. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So when that happened, like he no longer got the whole, you know what I'm saying, be loyal to y'all or solid to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And
mm,
that's real shit, man. Like man, some of this street code shit fucked up right now. That's why I don't get into that shit. And that's another reason why, like, nigga, I transitioned from that shit because, man, that shit's fake and that shit ain't real, bro. Like, that shit ain't real at all. Some of that shit ain't, man. You, like, some of them street codes, you stick to them street codes, and at the end of the day, they ain't even true to their facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't even true to you though. Like,
yeah,
that's a perfect situation. They want look. I look. I get what people saying about that, but they wasn't true to him. So why would he be loyal? He owe loyalty to his family first, his daughter.
Like 6ix9ine said, they gonna want to believe they even if they know the truth about it, they gonna want to believe like the stupidest stuff ever though. Like
because we never seen that, bro. This is the first time in rap history that a snitch has literally came out and said, I snitched. That's why this shit, like, this is history. Like, ain't no other rapper ever did this. Snitch.
But you gotta think about he being 100. Like, what he lie about? Like, it's no cap. Like, everything he's saying is fact.
Yeah. Well, I know it. Look, I can see where he was coming from on that, but it's just like how you saw the video?
Yeah, actually I did. And what's so crazy because I hopped on Instagram and I seen my mixtapes post that he was on live. So I'm like, 6ix9ine on live. This nigga's supposed to be in jail. And then boom, I went on his page and he had a new video drop. I said, nigga, what the fuck? And his live wasn't up there no more. So I straight typed it in on YouTube. And I said, man, I instantly called wifey like, man, guess who out, man? She said, who? I said, man, this nigga 6ix9ine. I got to call in everybody like, bro,
this
man, guess who? This nigga 6ix9ine.
He had like 40 million views in a day.
More than that. Yesterday I looked, it was at 51 mil. I don't know who did that.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's saying they ain't fucking with 6ix9ine, but then if you look at the video, it's 51 million views on it in one day.
Because listen, people is so shocked that he out. Bobby Smurda not even out.
Yeah, because he ain't tell. That's why.
Melly not even out.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that's been down for long not even out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like something, man. I didn't, man. Something, man. That sometimes the street codes, man. People be fucking up their life because they be sticking to these street codes, and some of these street codes ain't even 100, man. They not. I ain't gonna lie. So that's why I don't get into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I stay in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying I'm a snitch and all that, but I just stay in my own lane and mind my own business. So if I'm staying in my own lane, minding my own business, y'all ain't gotta worry about me snitching on nobody, and I ain't gotta worry about me snitching on nobody.
Right, yeah, or nobody snitching on you. Like
or nobody snitching on me. Like I'm smart. If I'm going out doing something, nigga, I'm moving on my loan. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no entourage or no cap or team or gang behind me. Really. Like nigga, I literally nigga, I stand alone, nigga, if anything.
I feel you on that. Talk your shit.
Man, I'm not, man, I ain't no sucker or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
So who's some rappers that you like? Wait, no, I'm gonna let you keep what you saying?
Yeah, so like, man, I ain't no sucker or none of that. You know what I'm saying, nigga? So I know what the consequences behind when you got a co-defendant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had a co-defendant before. Mm-hmm. Man, and anything you do, you tell it. Either way it goes. Man, nigga, why would I be true to you, nigga, and you sit here snitching on me in my face, nigga? Like you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been on snitch.
That was like a movie. Like at first I thought people was lying, like when they was like they did this to him. I thought he just straight out ratted. I ain't know the backstory to what happened. But you got hood, like, not hood niggas, but street dudes, they'd be like, I want to see my enemies dead. I don't want to see them in jail, or
Yeah.
you know what you get when you come in this life, or
Yeah.
so it's like I get, like I guess it's to each his own for real on this situation. To
Yeah.
each his own. So who's some artists that you like? I want to leave out here on a positive note, not no rat note. Nah.
Some future. I mean, my favorite artists like Future, Q Money, um, um, Lil Craig. He's supposed to be out this year. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
man, had a nice had a nice flow going on, man. I wish he never got locked up because that boy would have been somewhere he ain't never seen before, like literally.
But he was
And
trying to be like, well, do you think he was trying to have the street life image as well as the rap image? Like he was
man,
trying to do both?
for real, he seen his blessings manifesting, but he didn't at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like man, I seen that boy Future, and he was gonna be somewhere where he ain't never thought he'd be. You know what I'm saying? Like on the positive side though. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Free him, but them a couple of Doughboy. You know what I'm saying? He up on the Future. And I listen to a lot of artists, a lot more artists too, like
Yeah, but them your go-tos.
Yo Gotti, 42 Doug. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Migos. Shout out to the Migos.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, before I let you go, man, anything you want to say out there to the people, where they could follow you at again?
Man, you can follow me at on IG at Trey Cali. TreyCali. And from there, like my business page in my bio. You know what I'm saying? Rock with me. You know, buy you some apparel. You know, hoodies coming soon. I only got two
I need
out right
one.
now.
I need one in the mail.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like I just shipped two of them off. I just shipped two of them off yesterday to Vegas. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? You know they sent that cash through. I sent it straight out, like in like 5 seconds right after that. Went straight to the UPS and shipped them straight off. But you know rock with me, get you some apparel. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got the details, man. I had your car looking brand like my basic ain't even basic. My basic washes ain't even basic. You know, I had your car on extra gloss for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just follow me at Trey Cali, and from there, my business page in the bio. You know what I'm saying? Rock with the brand. I got man, me and the wife, man, we got a lot more projects coming up that we ain't even gonna release, but just know we got a lot more projects coming up. And for all them haters out there, man, if y'all hating now, man, y'all gonna hate later on
Ooh, talk your
because
shit.
this next project gonna be crazy, and I guarantee you, and I'm claiming it. And I'm standing on that throne, like nigga, this gonna shake the city. Like ain't nobody and nigga, motherfuckers doing it, but they ain't about to do it how we about to do it. You
You
dig
already
what I'm
know.
for
So I
sure?
just want to thank you again for
Yeah,
showing up, man. We got some work to do in the future. You already know.
yeah,
Want to thank everybody for listening to and tuning into
yeah,
Club
for sure.
Talk. You already know we out. It's
Yeah.
your boy Club.